Hey everyone, welcome to this video. I'm Minxlaura123 and this is going to be a new book haul video. I've got some new books and in this video I'm going to show you them, tell you about them, and hey, maybe I'll give you some ideas for books that you would like to read yourself. Also, in this video I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I have this really cute little graphic novel kind of comic strip themed book here. This is called Adulthood is a Myth. It's a Sarah Scribbles collection by Sarah Anderson. I read this recently, loved it, and now I want you to experience it and to, you know, just make you smile and laugh as you read it. Such like cute artwork and stuff like that. It's adorable. So if you want to be with a chance of winning this, carry on watching. I'll tell you how in a bit, but you do have to be a subscriber of my channel to enter the contest. So if you're not really subscribed, please subscribe. Yay. Also, I have this book here, and in this book I've wrote down all of my pre-orders for the rest of the year. By the way, how beautiful is this book? I just love this book. I got it in a charity shop. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be telling you my pre-orders and like when they're coming out and stuff. No doubt by the end of the year there'll be more new books coming out that I'll be grabbing as well. But anyway, so are you ready to begin? Let's begin. Let's get started. Right, okay, it's so hot today. It's literally like, whew, I think it's the hottest day of the year. Possibly. It feels like that anyway. I've got my water here, by the way. My smart water. This is really nice, actually. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just saying it's just really nice, and it's got all like vitamins or whatever in it, so it's quite good for you as well. Anyway, enough about water. Let's talk about books. So first book I want to show you is a book that I should have probably got into ages ago. It's a series that everyone has been raving about and raving about and raving about for so long. There's such a massive fandom behind this book series, and yeah, now I know why. Okay, so basically it's Heartstopper, and it's by Alice Oseman, and yeah, I think you're probably familiar with this. Like everyone seems to know about it or read it, loved it, you know, kind of thing. But it's absolutely amazing. So basically, as I say, I've heard about it for so long. I was tempted, but then I didn't get it. I think it's because I don't really read that many graphic novels that much. Like, I read a few here and there. The last graphic novel that I read was Fangs by Sarah Anderson, and I really love that. Really recommend it, by the way. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I was watching a video on my favourite booktuber's channel, the lovely Kit Kats Can Read, and she was doing like a bookcase tour video where she kind of showed books that she had, and I was like literally watching her video going, I've got that, I've got that, I've got that. We've got such similar taste in books. Like, it is like just crazy. We love the same books. It's great. Some of the books I didn't have, and I was like, oh, that looks good. Ended up looking them up, but yeah, she showed her collection of these, and I was like, oh, they just look so good, they sound so good. I'm sure my other one of my other favourite booktubers, the lovely Books and Bargains, has got these as well, possibly, I don't know, but anyway, but yeah, so I basically got it, and I read it within an hour. I literally, I put my book that I'm currently reading down, which I'll be showing you a bit in a bit as well. I put that to one side, and I just wanted to read it, and I read it in about an hour. I absolutely loved it. The artwork, the story, the characters, the emotion. Didn't like the fact it ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. I got to the end and I was like, no, that can't be the end. Not here. No, need the next one. And the next 3 have been ordered in the series. So my lovely fiance Nathan has said that he's going to buy them for me as an early birthday present. My birthday's in August the 3rd, so it's not too long now. So yeah, I will have the whole collection. I know I'm going to put them on the bookcase downstairs, front room. They're going to look lovely all together. Anyway, so it says here, Charlie and Nick are at the same school, but they've never met until one day when they're made to sit together. They quickly become friends, and soon Charlie is falling hard for Nick, even though he doesn't think he has a chance. But love works in surprising ways, and Nick is more interested in Charlie than either of them realised. More to come, the first volume. Oh, can't wait. There's even a like a colouring book. I looked it up on Waterstones, so there's a Heartstopper colouring book. You know I'm going to get so obsessed with this now, right? But yeah, absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, next book I want to show you is The Taking of Jake Livingston by Ryan Douglas. This is a book that I've had on my radar for so long now. I remember first seeing it on Instagram. I follow so many like bookstagrammers, book pages, like anything to do with books, basically. I will follow on Instagram, and this is one of these books that everyone's kind of been going on and on about for a long time. So as soon as it came out, I got it. It's really difficult to get hold of though. Like Waterstones, well, as I'm making this video, it might change now, but Waterstones at the time, I could not buy it on Waterstones website. I couldn't find it. So I ended up getting it on eBay, which was pretty cool. But even on eBay, there were like hardly any copies either in the UK. So I was very lucky to get it. So hopefully it's as good. The effort that I put into getting it, hopefully it's worth it. Love the cover, like the hands and the kind of creepiness about it, like the whole kind of spooky vibe. This is a thriller, kind of spooky paranormal thing as well. It says, living in two worlds is exhausting and no one knows this better than 16-year-old Jake Livingston. His working class, diverse neighbourhood is a far cry from the world of St Clair Prep, where he is one of the only black students constantly at the mercy of racist teachers and peers who don't understand him. But when his neighbour, a survivor of a grisly school shooting, is murdered and the bloody initials of the now dead shooter, Sawyer Doone, are left on the entryway wall of Jake's home, Jake is forced to confront another world he wishes he could escape, the world of the dead. As a medium, Jake sees ghosts around him all the time. Most are harmless, stuck in their death loops as they relive their deaths over and over again. They rarely interact with people, and while for most of his life Jake has avoided them, this time there is no running away. Sawyer was a troubled teen who shot and killed 6 kids at a local high school before taking his own life. Now he's a powerful, vengeful ghost, and he has plans for his afterlife. Plans that include Jake. When Sawyer begins stalking him, high school becomes a different kind of survival game. One Jake is not sure he can win. So it sounds absolutely like 100 billion% my cup of tea. I hope it's going to be good. So that's that one. Next one here is The Lady Rogue by Jen Bennett. This has got such a gorgeous cover. Look at this cover. It's just so pretty. Underneath the dust jacket, it is red and black and gold as well. So I love that. Not heard of this book, actually. I'll tell you a quick story of why I got this book. Basically, I was on Twitter and I follow like lots of like bookworms, fellow bookworm buddies, and this girl, she was like, put a post up saying, does anyone want a buddy read in August? Here's a list of the books that I've got that I would love to read with someone. I had a look at the list. Some of them I'd already read, others I weren't particularly interested in reading, kind of thing. And then I saw this one. I thought, Jen Bennett, I know the name of that author, and I realised it was the same girl who did Night Owls, which I loved. Night Owls. And I've also got Alex Approximately as well. I think that was her, so I haven't read that yet. It's on my bookcase. But anyway, I was like, actually, that looks a really nice cover. So I went on Goodreads, looked at what it was about, and then I was like, oh my God, this sounds fantastic. So ordered it on eBay. I got it in really good condition, second hand, like you can see, used like new, and it really is like new, really good condition. Sometimes when you get second hand books on eBay, they turn up a bit like, but this is just like a really perfect, to me, condition book. Anyway, so yeah, I just think it sounds absolutely just awesome. So I'm going to be hopefully, as I say, buddy reading with this girl. I messaged her and I was like, I'll be up for it. So I really wanted to do some more buddy reads. I've done a couple here and there in the past, but I do have an issue with the fact that I'm a fast reader. So I'm like, someone could be on chapter 4 and I'm just like, yeah, I'm finished now. So I can't slow my reading down, but I need someone who can kind of match me in my fast pace reading. Anyway, so it says, some legends never die. Traveling with her treasure hunting father has always been a dream for Theodora. She's read every book in his library, and it wields an impressive knowledge of the world's most sought after the most sought after relics, and has all the ambition in the world. What she doesn't have is her father's permission. That honour goes to her father's 18-year-old protege and once upon a time love of Theodora's life, Huck Gallagher, while she's left to sit alone in a hotel in Istanbul, until Huck arrives from an expedition without her father and enlists Theodora's help in rescuing him. Armed with her father's travel journal, the reluctant duo learns that her father has been digging up information on a legendary magical ring that once belonged to Vlad the Impaler, aka the real life Dracula, and that it just might be the key to finding him. Journeying into Romania, Theodora and Huck embark on a thrilling adventure through Gothic villages and dark castles. Recover the notorious ring, but they aren't the only ones searching for the ring. A secretive and dangerous occult society with a powerful link to Vlad's Dracula himself want it too, and they will go to any lengths including murder, to possess it. So I mean, you got everything going on. It kind of sounded a bit like Indiana Jones with like vampires and like I just yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Set in Romania as well, and yeah, I think it sounds really really good. And as I say, that cover is just gorgeous. So that's that one. The next one now. The next one, I'm like, oh, should I have bought this or not? This is apparently this book is going to give me freaking nightmares. But I do like horror books. They make me a little bit anxious. I mean, I've got anxiety disorder anyway, so you know, might as well make it worse, right? But like seriously, like I do love reading horror books. But as I say, sometimes if they're too kind of freaky, they kind of stay in my mind and give me nightmares and stuff. So we'll see. But I just really love reading that kind of scary stuff. Anyway, I'm my own worst enemy, really. This is The Book of Accidents by Chuck Wendig, and this book has been like just so like hyped up and so like people are so loving it. So here it is. Look at the cover. It even just oozes. It oozes spookiness, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Like it looks creepy. I love it. I love it, and yet it terrifies me. I love all the trees in the background, like the mist and the house, and this kind of whoa. Yeah, there's some like massive authors like quoted and stuff like here. Wow. Wouldn't it be great to write a book and then just have like really famous authors give you quotes and stuff? But anyway, so it says a family return to their hometown and to the dark past that haunts them still. When Nate's father dies, he leaves behind a final gift for his son, his childhood home. Married now, Nate decides to move in with his wife Maddie and their son Oliver, seeking peace after the chaos of the city. But it doesn't take long before things get strange in the night and even stranger by the day. Because Nate was a child being abused by his father and has never told his family. Because Maddie was a little girl who saw something she shouldn't have. Because something sinister, something hungry walks in the tunnels and the mountains and the coal mines of his town in rural Pennsylvania. And now, what happened all those years ago is happening again, and this time it's happening to Oliver when he meets a strange boy with secrets of his own and a taste for dark magic. He has no idea that what comes next will put his family at the heart of a battle of good versus evil. My bookworm mind is like just overflowing with excitement. I literally think this sounds blooming fantastic and creepy, and it's signed. It's a signed copy as well, which is great. But yeah, it just sounds great. I did read a few reviews. I tend not to read book reviews before I've read a book in case it puts me off or it gives spoilers and things, but I did want to kind of have a sneaky peek of what that one was like. And yes, and people kind of saying that apart from the horror thing, it's also got like a serial killer story involved as well. So yeah, I mean, I do read the kind of thrillers, the dark thrillers mixed with a bit of horror. Hoping it's going to be good. Okay, talking about horror, I've got another one here. I'm just going to be really like having bad dreams for the next few weeks. This is R.L. Stine's Fear Street, The Beginning. I didn't even know this was a book. Obviously, I know that everyone's going on and on about the films that are on Netflix at the moment. You've got the sticker there. I haven't watched them yet. I keep saying I'm going to watch them, and I still don't get... I don't know what happens. I just end up doing random stuff, and anyway, I will get to watch them because I know there's like 3 parts, isn't there? So I definitely will. It looks 100% my cup of tea. But yeah, I was in Waterstones picking up a book that I'd ordered, and as ever, and I just happened to walk around to see if there's anything new, and this was on the table, and I was like, oh. So yeah, I think it's like a little collection of short stories in here, like spooky stories. So you've got The New Girl, The Surprise Party, The Overnight, and Missing. Just beautiful. It's just such a beautiful book. Like I just think it's beautiful, like really creepy. Like I love it. Love it. So yeah, as I say, it's a little kind of collection of short stories. It's not just one. Originally I thought it was like one story called that, The Beginning, but it's not. It's a collection of short stories. So I don't have to read this kind of soon or leave it till like October, because like it's not too long away, is it? Is it? I don't know. Because then like I could have some like creepy reads on my TBR for October. I don't know. Maybe. Because it's spooky. Right, so that's that. The next one here, oh my, you're going to think I'm really horrible. This is it's a horrible title for a book. But hear me out. It's called How to Kill Your Family. I know, it's an awful title. When I saw that title come up on Waterstones, I was like, whoa, that is a horrible title for a book. But then I read what it was about, and it's kind of like that dark humour. It says funny, sharp, dark, and twisted. So, it's kind of like me, really. By Bella Mackey. And this pink, this is the perfect colour pink for me. I would love, like, nail varnish this pink, lipstick this pink. This is, like, my favourite kind of pink. But anyway, like a dusky pink, isn't it? But yeah, I read about it and I was like, it just sounds really interesting. So it says here, kill my family, make a claim on their fortune, get away with the above, and adopt a dog. Meet Grace Bernard, daughter, sister, colleague, friend, serial killer. Grace has lost everything and now she wants revenge. So it says here, they say you can't choose your family, but you can kill them. I have killed several people, some brutally, others calmly, and yet I currently languish in jail for a murder I did not commit. When I think about what I actually did, I feel somewhat sad that nobody will ever know about the complex operation that I undertook. Getting away with it is highly preferable, of course, but perhaps when I'm long gone, someone will open an old safe and find this confession. The public would reel. After all, almost nobody else in the world can possibly understand how someone by the tender age of 28 could have killed 6 members of her family, then happily carried on with the rest of her life, never to regret a thing. So I think it's something about like her mother, like the family do her mother wrong, and she kind of sets out for revenge or something, and to get like money and revenge. Anyway, I just think it sounds really interesting, and I like the fact that it's kind of like dark humor as well. It's got like a black cover under the dust jacket there. So yeah, really random. I like random things like that though. They sound interesting. Okay, right, we've got a few more here. Now, if you were to ask me who is my favourite thriller author, I mean, I've got a few. I love Riley Sager books. Like, Riley Sager is amazing. But I think my overall favourite thriller author would be Lisa Jewell. I also love Ruth Ware as well. Actually, I've got quite a lot of favourite thriller authors. But anyway, this one is by Lisa Jewell, and it's called The Night She Disappeared. This isn't even out yet. I ordered this as a pre-order, and it turned up way earlier than it was supposed to. Woohoo! Thank you, Waterstones. But yeah, this is supposed to be her best thriller yet. They say that in all books, though, don't they? But hopefully it is. A missing woman, an abandoned mansion, and a family hiding a terrible secret. Ooh. Ooh. I've read so many Lisa Jewell books, like literally. I'm looking at the list here, and I've literally read, not all of them, but I've read a lot of them. Invisible Girl was absolutely amazing. I love that. Family Upstairs was, yeah, really, really good. But my favourite one, I think, someone asked me the other day, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Kit Kats Can Read, actually. I think someone asked me, I'm sure it was her, who, what was my favourite Lisa Jewell book. And it was a difficult one, but I would have to say The Girls. That was the book that I first, I was introduced to her writing from. That was the first book that I'd read by her, and I loved it. So, anyway. Okay, right, so it says, Midsummer 2017, teenage mum Tallulah heads out on a date, leaving her baby son at home with her mother Kim. At 11 p.m, she sends her mum a text message. At 4:30 a.m, Kim awakens to discover that Tallulah has not come home. Friends tell her that Tallulah was last seen heading to a pool party, a house in the woods nearby called Dark Place, and Tallulah never returns. Then we go to 2018, walking in the woods behind the boarding school where her boyfriend has just started as a head teacher. Sophie sees a sign nailed to a fence, a sign that says, I'm going to show you it, dig here. I'm scared. I'm actually scared. That sounds really creepy. I don't like things that have been dug up. But I know it's Lisa Jewell. It's going to be amazing. So it sounds like actually quite a dark thriller for her. Some of her thrillers are not as dark as this, but this sounds like very dark. Let's do it. I can do it. I can do this. Alright, so next book here. I've got one more new book. Two more new books to show you. And then we'll be going through my pre-orders. And then we'll do the contest. And then I'll tell you what book I'm reading. Okay. So this is Show Us Who You Are by Ellie McNichol. So this author has just won, like, I think, an award for, like, best children's book or something. She wrote A Kind of Spark, which everyone has been raving about. I've not read that yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'll probably see how I get on with this one if I like her writing style and stuff. But I was just really drawn to the cover of this, I'll be honest. I thought the cover just looks so freaking cool. I love the colouring and just the artwork and everything. And it says, like, when I read about it, I was like, actually, that sounds really interesting. So it says, when Cara meets Adrian, she isn't looking for a new best friend. She doesn't want to explain that she's different, but Adrian surprises her, and soon she's drawn into a whirlwind of fun, adventure, and true friendship, and into the world of the mysterious Pomegranate Institute. Cora becomes captivated by Pomegranate's hologram technology that can bring people back to life. But there are secrets lurking beneath the surface that threaten everything she knows to be true. Can Cora fight to make her voice heard and not lose sight of herself? It just sounds really intriguing. Like, I love that. And hologram and stuff. Like, when I was a kid, I still love it as an adult, but do you remember the holograms? Like, I've always been into that kind of hologram vibe and the whole kind of, bringing back from the dead and stuff. Yeah, this sounds really good. So that's that one. This book here, this is so sad, but I actually cried when I got this book. I cried when I ordered it on Waterstones, and I cried when I got it with emotion. And I'll tell you why. It is this one here. It's by Helen Wecker, and it's called The Hidden Palace, a novel of the Golem and the Djinn. So I am like, I'm really excited to read it, but I'm really scared at the same time. So let me explain. Basically, I read a book a good few years ago called The Golem and the Djinn. I remember being in Waterstones, just randomly looking at books, thinking, oh, what one should I buy? What one should I buy? And I saw a book, Golem and the Djinn, that had a little quote on the front that said, if you love the Night Circus, you'll love this. And I was like, well, Night Circus is my favourite book of all time. I'm just going to, So I picked it up, got it, and I remember reading it thinking, oh my, just so emotional. It was so good. I can't even begin in words to express how much I love The Golem and the Djinn. So those two, Night Circus and The Golem and the Djinn, are my favourite two books of all time. Anyway, so at the time it was only going to be like a standalone, which upset me because I thought, I'd love to have seen where the characters went and stuff, but, it's a standalone. And I think the author got kind of like so many people going, please bring these characters back, like, please do a sequel, that she did. And this is it. It took years, though. It took years to get this sequel out, but hey, it's all good. She wrote it. It's a sequel, so an unexpected sequel, because it wasn't meant to be a series. So I don't want to say too much about it, because if you've not read the first one, it's going to be like, it might be spoiler and stuff, but it's just absolutely amazing. You've got a golem, you've got a djinn, you've got Jewish kind of, mystical magical stuff, and you've got like Middle Eastern in general kind of mystical magical stuff. I can't even talk about it. I get so emotional talking about it, but it's just brilliant. It really is. And look at the sides of the pages. They're all, I don't know what that's called, but they're just, I don't know. It's just beautiful. But yeah, I love this kind of thing, and I love the fact that like the characters are back. Shava and Ahmed. It says, in this enthralling historical epic set in New York City in the Middle East in the early years of the 20th century, Helen Wecker revisits her beloved characters, Shava and Ahmed, as they confront unexpected new challenges in a rapidly changing human world. It's just going to be great to just be back with them. They were so beautiful characters. I loved them both. So different, but yet so similar. Anyway, so yeah, this is great. Honestly, read The Golem and the Djinn and then check that out. Okay, right, so they are all of the books that I have to show you that are new. So yeah, I'm going to go through the pre-orders now in my little book here. This is so beautiful, this book. I love it. Got my little book notes in, and like such beautiful artwork and stuff. Love it. Okay, so I'm just going to go through. Now, some of these have already turned up, so I should mark them down really when they turn up. But anyway, so pre-orders, I've got still to come Richard Osman, The Man Who Died Twice. I absolutely freaking loved the Thursday Night Murder Club. I think it was like Book of the Year last year, if I remember rightly. I loved it, so I cannot wait to the sequel. And it's going to be a movie as well. Like I can't get over the fact that it's going to be a film. That is so cool. Slow Fire Burning by Paula Hawkins, and an amazing writer. Like, her thrillers are just wow. So the Richard Osman book comes out in September. Paula Hawkins' new book comes out in August. Then I've got the one and only Riley Sager's new book, Survive the Night. That comes out end of this month, so not too long now actually. Then we've got Velvet Was the Night. That comes out in August. I haven't wrote the author down, but Anyway, that's what it's called. Then I've got The Haunting Season, which is a collection of like short stories, like all spooky, creepy stories. That looks amazing. All different like creepy stories. Love that. Bad Girls Never Say Die. That is coming out 7th October. I haven't put the author down. I'm naughty. You'll be. Oh yeah, you'll be. What's that? Oh yeah, You'll Be the Death of Me. That's by Karen McManus. That comes out in December. Love her book so much. She's great. Wicked Little Deeds by Kat Ellis. That's out in August. The Hidden Palace. That's turned up. Oh yeah, Louise Candlish, The Heights. Another amazing author that I love is Louise Candlish, and The Heights sounds really, really interesting and just weird and lovely. The Wedding Party by Tammy Cohen. That comes out in August as well. No, it's just disappeared. I've got that. The Woods Always Watching by Stephanie Perkins. Yeah, that is going to be good. I loved her last book. That comes out in September. As Good as Dead. I think I had that turn up. Possibly. No, it can't be. It's not out till August. Okay. Oh, no, I know who that is. No, I've got a book with a similar title. Sorry. Holly Jackson, As Good as Dead. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, that's it. Afterlife. Or is it After? No, I think it's called After Love. I think I wrote that wrong. I've called it After Life, but I think it's called After Love. That's 22nd of July. So that should be soon, actually. Oh, yeah, The Nobleman's Guide to Scandal and Shipwrecks. Oh, can't wait for that. That's, what's that one? November. Once Upon a Broken Heart, Stephanie Garber. I loved Caravel. I thought that was a great series. That's out in September. And, oh, that one turned up, How to Kill Your Family. So, yeah, they are my books on pre-order. But you know there's going to be more. You know there's going to be more. And now, really quickly, I'm going to tell you about the book I'm currently reading. And then we're going to say about the giveaway. And that'll be the end of the video. Boom. So, yeah, this is my current book. It's called Me and Mr. J. And it is by Rachel McIntyre. I really don't know like how I heard about this book. I really can't remember. I've had it on my bookcase for absolutely ages, and I keep being drawn to it. Of all my books that I've got, I lay in bed and I don't know, I'm just drawn to this cover, and I was like, do you know what, this is going to be my next read, even though I've got loads of new books that I should be reading. But yeah, this is the one I went for. But in a way, it's nice to read books that I've had sitting around on my bookcase for ages. I kind of feel sad for those books. Like, do they feel neglected? Do they feel unwanted? So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, this is about a girl called Lara. This is kind of giving me, by the way, I'm on page 82. It's kind of giving me Geek Girl vibes, which I loved Holly Smale's Geek Girl series so much. It's giving me those vibes of Geek Girl. And it's very funny, but also like dealing with serious subjects as well. But yeah, she's this girl, and she's, should I just read it back to you, because I'll end up rambling. Lara's life is far from perfect, but being an upbeat kind of person, she saves her venting for her diary. It's the only place she can really let out her true feelings about the family about the family dramas and hideous bullying that she has to face every day. And then a shining light comes out in the darkness. The new, young and male teacher, Mr. Jagger. The one person who takes Lara seriously and notices her potential. The one person who is kind to her. The one person who she falls madly and hopelessly in love with. The one person who cannot love her back. Can he? I love that at the end. Can he? You know, it could go either way. He might not. I don't know, obviously, because I've not finished it yet. But yeah, I was trying to think the other day, like, because it's obviously about like teacher crushes and that. I don't think I had a crush on any of my teachers. There was one teacher, the music teacher, Mr. Nelson, who everyone, like the girls were like, oh, he was okay. I think it's because he was just the youngest teacher we had, and we was like, yeah, he'll do. But yeah, there wasn't really many teachers I had crushes on or anything. Let me know in the comments if you ever had a crush on any of your teachers. So yeah, it's really good, really funny. Love the writing style, love the story, and also obviously, even though it is funny in places, it's also dealing with serious subjects like, you know, the family situation and bullying and stuff, and friendship. So yeah, really enjoying it, really, really good. So, do you want to win this right here? And I really do recommend it. Honestly, it's a quick little read. It's just like a little comic strip thing, graphic novel comic strip thing. It's so cute. It's really funny, and it's just about this girl and like things that happen in her life. And as I was reading it, I was like, yeah, I've done that. Yeah, that's happened to me. But she makes it just really, really funny. Like, you really relate to these like little strips of the comic strip kind of thing. Like she's very socially awkward, which is like me, and paranoid, and yeah, it's really funny. So if you want to be in the chance of winning it, all you've got to do is put the word enter. Really simple, really easy, in the comment section down below. So just put the word enter, and I'll know that anyone who puts that word will obviously want to enter for the contest. And a month from today, I'll put the closing date of this contest in the description box of the video and in the pinned comment section. I'll choose a winner at random, and you get the book. So yeah, good luck to everyone who enters, but you do have to be a subscriber to the channel, so please subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I've got to tidy all these books up now. So yeah, I'm going to tidy up, and then I'm going to get back to reading me and Mr. J. I love the fact as well, sorry, that this book is like set out in like a diary format. Like it's just, I don't know, it's really good, really interesting. I don't know when it was from. It's not obviously like a new book. It's got to be from a good few years ago. Oh, hold on, 2015. No, it's not too long ago. Like some of the stuff that's kind of said is a bit like out of fashion, out of date, I suppose, to say certain things. But, you know, I suppose back in the day they would have said that. Back in there. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you for watching. Please click like, comment, share, subscribe. Also check out my other channel, Minxlaw123 ASMR. On that channel I make videos to help people with anxiety, insomnia, just chill out, relaxation videos. So yeah, I'll put the link down below to that. So also come and check out my social media. Come and follow me on Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. All the links are down below to them as well. Right, everyone, happy reading. Good luck if you're entering the contest. Don't forget to tell me what book as well you're currently reading. I always love to know what my lovely fellow bookworm viewers are reading. Okay, everyone, take care. Bye.